Lighting is one of the most important parts about a video production in regards to the visual elements and quality of the video. With that, I haven't actually covered that many lighting solutions here on the channel thus far. It's been something that I'm still trying to figure out my way around actually my review process, how I should actually go about it, how I should measure these things. I don't have a tool that measures CRI or color charts or any of that fanciness, but I don't think you need it. I think that for the kind of more beginner / intermediate content creator that professional lighting solutions might be targeting, you don't need a whole lot of that information. You just need to know what kind of situations it works in and things like that. So today we're reviewing the Linkstar, kind of a weird name, Linkstar Flexible LED Solution. It's actually behind this diffusion material here. It is a flexible light, much like the prolific Wescott Flex LED, except about $400 cheaper, which is insanely appealing to me. Let's check it out. So this is my normal Vox Talks Tech set, where I have a black backdrop here. Light just kind of escapes into the void along with my hand. I don't feel so good. And I have a Aputure C120d light with a mini light dome here, so it only casts light onto me. It's nice and bright. I have a fisheye lens instead of my usual wide-angle lens, but you can see me and not the background. And then I would usually turn on this little kicker light back here. There we go. Get a nice little purple light going. This is how I would normally record my little podcasty discussion videos. But I wanted to bring this in here since it's a darker set and everything, so I can show you this. So this is the Linkstar RX11TD. This is a flexible LED panel that then has a big ass power brick here. Actually, this is the control box, and then the power brick is down here. So it has two solutions, or it could take a V-mount battery. But I don't know about you, but I'm not affording V-mount batteries anytime soon. So I'm gonna run with the wall power, although supposedly used V-mount batteries aren't that expensive, but that's besides the point. This control box features the V-mount on the back and then a nice little plastic hanger so you can hang it on the light stand. The LED panel itself comes with this X frame that allows you to mount it so that you can actually mount it as a normal key light if you'd like, which I wanna get some to use for that because they seem really nice and clean for key lights. And then the whole back of it is covered in Velcro material. And then it comes with this umbrella stand adapter that allows you to take it 90 degrees or all the way up. And it has a little hole and tightener as if you could put a light umbrella in there, like a normal umbrella stand. But if you have the light like this, the umbrella would have to go through the light for that to work. So that doesn't really work. I'm gonna go ahead and flip it on real quick. It's gonna be really bright. Wrong switch. There we go. Go ahead and I got this diffusion material on Amazon. You can just buy big old sheets of it. It's just translucent plastic or sheet material. It's super cheap, easy to cut up and apply to whatever. This is clearly still way overexposed, so I'm gonna turn it down a bit. This control box back here lets you adjust the color range from 5600K all the way down to 3000K, which is a very nice and warm look. Pretty handy. It does have a channel selector, which allows you to switch it between wireless channels for remote control. However, my remote for my C120D doesn't work with it. I reached out to them and they said it's not supposed to, but I haven't figured out what remotes it is supposed to work with since it does have the Wi-Fi antenna and yada yada. The product itself is still very simple, and you could actually, as long as you get photography-centric LED strips, because there are specific ones that are supposed to be more color accurate for photography, you can actually build this yourself, because these are literally just LED strips like you would get for your desk, all wired together, and then under this plastic material, and just with a flexible backing, which is how a lot of these are made, which makes me really mad that I haven't actually made my own of this concept thus far, because it's a fairly simple concept, and I've been wanting some flexible LEDs for a little while now, and once I finally decided to pick me one up, I realized how easy it probably would be to build your own. But again, you want the color accurate stuff. Like I said, I do not have the ability to measure CRI myself and to actually determine how accurate things are, but in my testing with my cameras, with the white balance compared to my Aputure C120d, things like that, it has felt very clean and very accurate for a knockoff-ish LED light, which is pretty cool. Now in the box, you get the LED panel itself, the power brick, and the control box. You get some Velcro strips to hang it and mount it and do a little thing, whatever you want, which I'll actually show you I have a use for in a little bit. And then it comes with the X bracket. What it doesn't come with is an instruction manual, which would have answered what kind of remotes it might work with. It would have actually told me how to install this darn thing onto the X bracket, because I don't even have it fully set up right now, because every time I go to put this back on, it is the most frustrating experience trying to get the right angles for it to fit around this bracket. It is actually quite the headache in my opinion, but it looks really nice. The colors are fairly accurate. For the price, I don't know. It's expensive. It is about $270. And I say that because a lot of my viewers are expecting really cheap audio or really cheap production gear when I review things. And even my main light here, the C120d, is not that cheap. Well, it may be now that they have a second one. But again, compared to the main flex light solution that most people are going for, it is actually substantially cheaper by a lot, which is why I saw it as a good option. But I would have maybe hoped for it to be a little bit bigger or to come with a little bit more mounting accessories or something like that for the price. But that's just me. I like getting as much as I can in the box with these things. This thing is great for a wide variety of things as long as you get some diffusion material on there, because that light gets really harsh depending on what subject you're using. But I've done tests where it's my key light on my face and it looks absolutely phenomenal. You can use the adhesive strips and the Velcro strips and things like that and just mount it in random places where you need additional light for a set, for a production, for a room. If you just need light in general, it's flexible, so you can wrap it around things. You can bunch it up in corners. You can make it fit where you want it to fit, which makes it so much more convenient than proper hard box LED lighting. And it's super lightweight. The control box weighs a ton, but the actual LED panel weighs virtually nothing. So it's incredibly flexible with regards to where you can put it, and I absolutely love that. I've used it as a key light for my face. I've used it as a product light for B-roll shots for my products because it's a nice big light source which produces soft light, and it's easy to diffuse and spread out across the product. And I've actually mounted it up in a very unique situation at my desk setup, which has led me to actually want to order a couple more of these so I can leave that one hanging there, and I'm going to flip to that right now. Alternatively, over at my desk setup here, I've actually got the Flex light hanging from the shelf above my computer monitor here, where I normally have this little $40 LED panel that I've been using in most of my desk lighting videos. I'll show a clip on screen of how that normally looks, and this is how it looks with this light. I have it rolled up into like a cylinder and then hung from the shelf, and then some diffusion material wrapped around it to help diffuse the light, mainly for my eyes because the LEDs get quite bright. And this is at the max brightness I can keep it without overexposing my camera shot. I think it looks a lot cleaner. The other light kind of looked a little gritty, a little dirty. It just wasn't quite bright enough or diffused enough across me to look amazing. And this hanging here looks absolutely fantastic. This video is so clean and crisp, in my opinion. And so I am actually going to pick up another one so I can have one of these as a spare key light around the studio, and then one here that I can leave hanging for my desk cam light. Since I do my tutorials like this, the results are just that much better that, in my opinion, it's worth it. So I am pretty excited to have finally gotten to try out a flexible LED lighting solution for myself. It is something that I've had on my wish list for a little while now, and I'm very satisfied for this one, or with this one. And like I said, I do want to order a couple more so I can still have one. Like, these are super lightweight, which means I can tug them around from room to room and from floor to floor for different video shoots. But I also want one that I can leave permanently hung up for my webcam setting, as I showed a minute ago, because it's pretty cool. Like I said, I haven't covered lighting a whole lot on the channel. I'm still developing the process for it. Of course, open to feedback in the description down below. But now that I have this and a few other solutions, I will have a video coming soon where I kind of, detail the different options that you could go with regards to your main A-cam production lighting kits, because I've gone through multiple different stages of that. And I have already made a video about, I believe, my softbox kit that I started doing YouTube with. I'll have a link to that in the description below. I won't be including that because I'm avoiding CFL bulbs altogether anymore. I am LED only, so I will be comparing a couple different LED kits starting from like $100 all the way up to like $900. So you can see the different kind of workflows you're gonna get when you start in this. I also forgot to mention this did come with a bag. It came with a really nice carrying bag with it. As always, affiliate product links will be in the description down below. If you want to pick it up for yourself, give a small kickback to my channel, would be greatly appreciated. Comment, like, subscribe, check out playlists or video links in the description down below for more production content. And thanks for watching EposVox Quality Tech Education. I'll see you next time.